Hey, it's me, J.Evans, with an important news break. Did you just see that smack that was heard around the world? Tonight, Will Smith smacked the taste out of Chris Rock's mouth. We are going to take a look at that, the whole thing in its entirety tonight at the Oscars, and then we're going to come back and discuss. And if you are not one of my apple pies, those are my subscribers. You better go ahead and subscribe because we got a lot of stuff to talk about with this. Will, you was just laughing, and then all of a sudden you turned into like a big grizzly bear. You turned into a gangster. Now hold on, wait a minute. Let me get it. In this book, you weren't gangster. Now I'm right here on chapter 15, y'all. Now in this book, you admitting like your vulnerability, your weaknesses. But I guess I need to get to the end of this book because what you did was just backslap Chris Rock like he was Kunta Kinte trying to run free, and you said, no, Toby, the master, I'm the master. Who's the master? Sure enough, like in The Last Dragon, and you said, no, you ain't going nowhere. So let's get into the slap. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. That's what I'm gonna say for the rest of the week, baby. Anytime somebody say something to me, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Now I saw a comment, somebody said if that was The Rock, you wouldn't have did that. Now if that was somebody that was a different color, would you have smacked them? But no, you want to smack up on Chris with a big pop. You know what? Let's take a look, y'all, and then come back and discuss. Baby, you out here slapping people like you super fine something. Will. Hey, it's me.
Let's do it. Hey.
Let's
Done.
Let's do it.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hey.
Let's do it.
Hey.
Interviewing me. I appreciate you.
Let's do it.
Hey.
Let's roll.
Topping it up
Let's
with you
do it.
like veggies in a food
Let's do
processor
it.
for Thanksgiving dressing.
Let's do it.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hey.
Let's do it. Let's roll.
Bam, I done
Let's do
blew it on up.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Hey.
Let's move.
Hey.
Let's do it.
Now back to J.Evans. Let's talk the talk.
Denzel, Macbeth, loved it. I love the part where it said, King Lear don't got nothing on me. Y'all gotta see it, it's really good. You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. So we are here to give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out for Best Documentary. Now, the beauty of documentaries, because they make you, when you watch one, you feel smart. Like you watched them, like you read a book or something. But all you really did was get high and watch Netflix. So here we go.
Did y'all just see that? See, I thought it was a joke at first. I'm not even watching the Oscars. I don't even know if Will Smith won the Oscar. But you know what? I can see that we already had a problem with the Oscars as far as them giving us black people Oscars for roles that they deserve, we could go into a whole nother discussion about that, because Angela Bassett should have got one for What's Love Got to Do with It. Denzel Washington should have got one for Malcolm X. But no, y'all give him one for Training Day. Y'all send the undertone with the Oscars, okay? Y'all really do. But let's get back into it. So everybody's like, this is the role Will is going to win for. Now, Chris cracked the joke. Okay, it was a joke. I could have seen if he would have been like, your wife. If he would have said, your wife gave me some head and it was good. No, he just said, G.I. Jane 2. And at first, Will laughed at it. He was like, ha, ha, ha. So Jada was like, did the little eye roll. And did y'all see Lupe after he came back and sat down with that Venom, keep my wife's name? Lupe, what? You know what? Now people gonna say, oh, the Oscars, they letting people in with HUD vouchers. Okay, they letting people in with rent assistance. It's come to this ghetto stuff. Will, why would you do that? You didn't have to do that. In this book, you ain't slapping nobody around. I done got the chapter 15. You ain't slapping nobody around. I'm reading the book where your mama walked in on you doing a girl and you wish you were stronger. You were vulnerable in this book from what I'm reading so far. You admitted personal stuff. So all of a sudden tonight you want to be a thug. I guess you felt like you had some Tupac in you, and now all of a sudden you want to toss it on up, and then you gonna walk off and just adjust, your vest and stuff and sit down, and we thinking it's a joke. Then you keep my wife's name out your... Will, what is going on with you? Okay, don't come to the Image Award doing that. Now, he just cracked a joke. I mean, it was a joke. So if somebody else would have got up there and said something like that, would you have slapped a white actor? I mean, because it's Chris Rock, you just got to slap all the taste out his mouth. I mean, don't Chris Rock deserve to be able to taste and chew? And Chris was calm, cool, and collective about it, baby. He just kept rolling on, and he said, okay, got it. And he was like, this a night we won't forget. Because if you would have did that to some other people, like if I'm up there cracking a joke, it's the Oscars. First off, I host the Image Awards, okay? I host the Soul Train Awards, but that's a whole nother story, how they do it at the Oscars. But tonight is supposed to be your night, allegedly. I don't even know if you won yet. But I do know this is going to make headlines and waves. If you do win, it's going to overshadow everything, because you around here slapping people up like you Ike, and what's love got to do with it? You thought you was Ike. Now Chris got to run across the street in a white suit because you want to be Ike, and he got to act like you know what? I don't know what's going on with you. Now maybe you was just feeling yourself, but you sat there and you laughed and did Jada whisper in your ear, go slap him, Will. What is going on with you? And don't get up here on that red table and come back and come with some bullshit. Talking about something. I was going through stuff. I suppressed something and I let it out. Y'all know how they like the deep psychological, analytical excuses. No, we don't want to hear that. Just say, I was mad. Okay, he said my wife looked like Baldy likes or whatever. It pissed me off, and I just gave him some pimp action. You slapped him like the 70s movies where the girls come back in the pimp like, oh, you ain't got all my money. You ain't got all my money. Just knock him on. You just slapped that man on live TV. Why would you do that? You didn't have to do that. Let me tell you something. If I don't want to host the Oscars, but if I was the host and I cracked this joke, and Will, you slapped me like you went all the way back from What's Love Got to Do with It. Then you went all the way back to the dinner table scene like Sophia when she sat in that jail. Then you went all the way back from when the James Brown movie and Jill Scott was running from Chadwick playing James Brown. You went all the way back like the mama in Soul Food when she say, bar that fist up and make a mighty blow, and then you just smack the taste out of Chris Rock's mouth. I know some of his teeth got to be missing, and Chris, I'm giving you a golden star because you stay calm, cool, and collected. Now, if it was somebody with a little hood in them, they would have whooped Will Smith's right there on that stage. If it would have been me, Will, I promise you, if it from a joke, then it's the thing. Y'all put so much stuff out there. Y'all say so much stuff. I don't know how the joke offended you. You were laughing, but this what it's coming to. You slapping people on live TV. I understand everybody make mistakes, but you got to slap him on live TV. So, you know, people are quick to turn on you, especially that part of the Hollywood scene. So all of a sudden they go, oh no, we can't book him for stuff. I don't know. But I do know if that was me, you would have came up there and just slapped. I would have molly whopped you down them stairs. Do you hear me? By the time I got through, the Fresh Prince would have been spinning like in them credits. Would that man spin you around like a helicopter? What is going on with you? You around here slapping people. This book, you wasn't gangster like that in this book, but you want to smack Chris Rock, Slim Chris Rock. You want to smack him. Would you have to smack somebody else? It's so many people. I want to know, would you have to smack Dr. Dre like that? Would you have to smack 50 Cent like that? You know what? 50 said something. He inboxed you when the entanglement thing came out, and he was like, you okay? And then he cracked a joke like, why she do you like that? And you was like, you 50, and you blocked him. That's all you did. You didn't smack 50. You know why? Because 50 would have... All you did was block. You should have got on Instagram and just block Chris Rock. But no, you want to get up here on this award show, on this Oscars, and then you want to smack him like you, I don't know, in Shaft 1, 2, and 3, like you in Superfly. You smacking him. He should have, you know what? Now, if you would have did that to somebody white, they would be suing you. Okay, Chris Rock might need to sue you. I don't want to hear no apologies, and you talking about I was under distress, so I had too much drink. Just it is what it is. Okay, you smacked the taste out of his mouth. It was a slap heard around the world, and you acting a bunny hop jackrabbit fool at the Oscars of all places. Now everybody was rooting for you. You know, like, Lord, like, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you, how Tyra Banks yelled at that girl. How dare you? And you done slapped this man. Okay? You could have pulled him to the side in the show and be like, hey, bro, like, I didn't appreciate you saying that about my wife. If she want her hair to be bald, that's her. If that's the look she rocking, maybe she want to look like a cue ball. Maybe she want to show black pride. Maybe she just want to just be bald. Maybe she don't feel like combing her hair. Maybe she don't want to wear a wig. But you could have been like, hey, look, that's my wife. You ain't even have to say that. But no, you want to get up here smacking him. I bet you won't do that to nobody else, baby. Because somebody else would have... I can't make this stuff up, baby. It was a slap heard around the world. I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all, that is it, and that is all YouTube. But for the rest of the week, my excuse for everything is keep my wife's name out your mouth. Well, you got to do better. We know better. You got to do better. I ain't getting none of that strength in this book so far, and I'm on chapter 15. I ain't getting none of that, baby. You out here like you one of the pimps in the 70s movies, but it's wrong with you. Get it together. Wait a minute. J.Evans does interviews too? Bam!
Don, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. What was you talking about, a legend?
You.
Don Robertson, formerly of En Vogue and formerly of Lucy Pearl. Diva Don is solo and calling her own shots.
It's Donnie.
You are genius with your history here, Jay. You're giving me life right now today.
Matthew, that appeared on MTV's Catfish on one of the most iconic episodes when Chance walked over and pulled off his hair unit. Oh, you wrong for that.
It's Matthew. That's right, from the iconic Catfish episode on MTV. Matthew, what's up?
What's going on, Jay? How's everything going?
I'm good. I'm chopping it up with you like an onion in a food processor. And we gonna get caught up with you, and you gonna help me do this today. About something really good, your album, Long Way Home, the intro. I love it.
Cassandra Lucas, formerly of Changing Faces, the group that bought you hits like Stroke You Up and Get Out. Cassandra is solo and doing it on her own now.
Okay.
You're a joy. Thank
Who could forget the epic episode of MTV Ghosted with the lovely Shannon and JayDay? Come through, Shannon.
Time seeing him in months. I want to know, because you were just like, you know how like it's Christmas and you don't think your parents got you a gift because they can't afford their mortgage, but they get you a gift and you were looking like, this what you thinking. That's what I want to know.
Honestly, because like I said, like we really hadn't had contact because they really.
That's right. I can interview and host. Click in those descriptions. You'll get links to my videos. Go to that playlist. It's put in order for you, baby. The folder is there. Go through the videos. Get caught up, baby. J.Evans, I can interview. I can host. I do review and recaps, baby. I give you commentary. I, bam, can blow it on up.